Our story opens in the little town of Foggy Bog, Wisconsin, just a few days before Christmas.
Well, only a few days till Christmas, Hoppity.
Yeah, I heard the man.
Got all your presents bought, Flagpole?
The name is Fillmore.
Don't be so sensitive.
I'm looking at the want ads right now.
Well, looks as if we're going to get second-hand presents again.
Hey, here's something funny.
We can certainly use it.
In the lost and found, look. Lost, strayed, or stolen. 8 tiny reindeer and 1 sled slightly used. Great sentimental value.
That's odd.
Well, not funny, but odd. Whom do we know that drives a sled pulled by 8 tiny reindeer?
A very rich polar bear?
A Eskimo who struck blubber.
What's the return address, Marquand?
Box 1, North Pole.
Uh-oh, that spells trouble.
No, it spells North Pole. N-O-R.
Think, who is it that lives at the North Pole and drives a sled pulled by 8 tiny reindeer?
Is he a living American?
Fillmore.
I know. It's Uncle Sam.
No, it's Santa Claus.
Same thing.
And would you believe it? Just then our friends heard a voice in the cold night just outside. Here, Dasher! Here, Dancer! Here, boys!
Uncle Aldo, do you suppose that...
Only one way to find out.
And our boys hurried out into a blinding snowstorm and came face to face with a huddled figure wading through the drift.
Gee, who are you, stranger?
Claus is the name. S. Claus. I'm by way of being in the toy business.
You're
Oh my
Santa Claus?
goodness!
But where's your white
I have
beard?
to tell the truth.
And where's your, the thing that shakes when you laugh like a bowl full of jelly?
I always wanted to hear somebody laugh like a bowl full of jelly.
Oh my God.
My you-know is gone. Gone with everything else.
Gee, what happened?
Oh, it's a long story,
We've
boys.
got half an episode left. Come on in.
And once snug and dry inside Waldo's truck, with his feet in a tub of hot water, the emaciated stranger told his sad story. It all started back at the main plant a few months ago. We were tooling up for the holiday rush. Christmas is our busy season, you know. And my foreman had just come in with some bad news.
Well, we got us some trouble, SC.
What's the matter, Alf?
See for yourself.
Sled and wagon division?
Running smooth,
The top department?
humming,
How about the wristwatch department?
like clockwork.
Then what problem?
It's the electric train division. It's not on schedule.
Well, they're turning them out pretty fast. There's 93, 94, 95, 96.
The wreck of the old 97.
What's the matter?
Not enough elf power, SC.
Well, hire some more part-time help.
Jawohl, SC.
So the next day saw a stream of temporary elves marching into work.
Hi-ho, hi-ho. Watch it, fellas. That song is copyrighted. Better stick with I've been working on the railroad.
But just then the foreman's sharp eyes spotted a sinister little character at the end of the line.
Hey, you. You sure you're a member of the Elves Union?
Would I be here if I wasn't?
But where's your union suit? Your pointed hat and booties?
I'm a member of the Brooklyn local.
Oh. Well, grab a costume and get to work.
He did, and the assembly line gave no more trouble. But late one night, down at the reindeer stables...
Quiet! Hold it, you animated hat racks. Now, you see this here whip? The first of you guys doesn't do what I say. Ow! Right in the brisket. You get me? Good. Now, when I give the word, I want you all to fly away like the down on a thistle. Get me? All right. Now, let's dash away, all. Come in through the door, you dopes.
And away they went, more rapid, as the man says, than eagles. Now what in the world will Santa do without his reindeer? We'll find out next time in Tough Sledding or I Only Have Ice for You.
Well, here we go, kid. Back to the land of situation comedy.
And all the news that's fit to see.
In our last episode, a sad Santa told our boys how his reindeer and sleigh were stolen. Well, that's the story. I shaved off my whiskers to avoid being recognized and started looking for my teeth.
You certainly look different without the whiskers.
Are you sure you're Santa Claus?
Am I sure? Listen. Ho, ho, ho!
Yeah, that's him, all right.
It's not the Jolly Green Giant, Buster.
The name is Fillmore.
You mean one of your elves actually kiped your whole outfit?
Yes, and I need that rig to get the kids presents to them on Christmas.
Couldn't you use some other kind of transportation?
Such as what? Well, in the next couple of days, they tried to find out.
Hey, how's this, Santa?
A little slow. I'd still be delivering presents on Labor Day.
Well, how about this?
It looks swell, Hoppity, but it doesn't get anywhere.
Well, what about this moving van?
Well, it's big enough, all right. But those rooftop landings are going to be rough.
It's a little late to think of it, but why don't we just get you another sleigh and 8 reindeer?
But even that logical plan didn't work out. For when the boys visited their friendly neighborhood used reindeer salesman...
You want flying reindeer? What are you, some kind of goof?
Well, these are pretty strange-looking reindeer. Where's their antlers?
The antlers is optional, bud.
Optional?
That is a stripped-down model reindeer you got there. Antlers, power steering, and jingle bells comes extra.
Well, I guess not.
Now here is a cream puff. A clean, low-mileage reindeer, formerly owned by a little old Eskimo lady from Pasadena.
Let's go, Hoppity.
Now, wait, fellas, wait. Here is a dandy at a low price.
That's just a belly goat.
Shh. You'll hurt his feelings, Sonny. He thinks he's a compact reindeer.
Well, I guess there's only one thing to do, Santa. We'll have to find your own sleigh and reindeer.
But where?
Not too far away, actually. For as fate would have it, just a few miles away in a weather-beaten old barn, 8 frightened reindeer watched as a sinister band of cutthroats gathered at a secret meeting.
I suppose you're wondering why I called you all together.
Who said that?
I said that.
What's all this jazz? You're an elf.
Don't you believe it, Charlie?
And the evil elf made a swift change of costume.
Now!
Oh, it's little Persian himself.
Yes, the thieving elf was in reality Little Poison, a criminal wanted by the FBI, Interpol, the police of 14 states, and the Lompoc Public Library.
I had a library book overdue since 1947.
Yes, Little Poison was a half-pint-sized compendium of crime.
Who said good things come in small packages?
Okay, little Persian, what's the plan?
I call it the Santa Claus caper. On Christmas Eve, every one of you mugs is gonna dress up as Santa Claus. Then you're gonna climb up on rooftops all over the country. Then you're all gonna slide down the chimney. Just like Santa Claus. Only instead of giving presents, you're gonna take them.
But how do we make our getaway?
Easy. We make our getaway in Santa's own sleigh, pulled by his own personal reindeer. How's that, Greg?
Keen, nobody will ever think of stopping Santa's own reindeer.
Oh, are those reindeer? I thought they was ponies with fancy hats.
There you dope you.
Can you make them do what you tell them?
As long as I got this, I can.
Little Poison, you're all mean and a yard high.
But just then, outside...
Here, Dasher! Here, Dancer!
Here, Comet! Here, Cupid!
Hey, it's a posse looking for the reindeer already. How'd they get on to us so quick?
I don't know, but they're gonna get off of us even quicker.
Hey, there's a deserted barn. Let's go in there and get out of the cold for a while.
All unknown, our heroes struggled with the barn door, little realizing that directly over them the thugs had rigged a heavy anvil and were cutting through the cord that held it. Don't miss our next episode, Making a Hit with Santa, or I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. In our last episode, Little Poison and his reindeer thieves had just dropped an anvil on Santa Claus and our hero. Fortunately, since Fillmore was the tallest of the group, the anvil struck him on the head. And of course, it being Fillmore, nothing happened.
Hey, I don't know. That's a mighty sick-looking anvil there.
Now wait, anvils are used to make horseshoes on, right?
Right.
Well, what was an anvil doing up on the second floor of that barn?
Maybe they got very tall horses.
Sounds more like a very tall story.
Maybe we ought to look around inside.
Fillmore, that's trespassing.
It's not our barn.
And besides, the door's locked.
Can you see anything?
Nope, not a thing.
Oh, if our friends only knew it. Little Poison and his whole gang were crouched just out of sight.
Not a sound, you guys. And that goes for you reindeer, too. Not a peep.
Hey, I don't know about you fellas, but I'm getting hungry.
Here, Fillmore, here's a hard-boiled egg.
My favorite fruit.
In a trice, Fillmore had the egg peeled and prepared to eat it. Hold it! Hold it! Aren't you going to put salt and pepper on it?
Nobody ever put salt and pepper on eggs in northern Wisconsin, Santa.
Why is that?
The wind always blows too hard.
And to demonstrate, Fillmore tried to shake some pepper on his egg. Sure enough, the high wind blew so hard that the pepper never reached the egg, but blew straight out from the pepper shaker.
See there?
But it's an ill wind that blows no good, for it blew that pepper right through a crack in the barn wall and into the faces of the skulking criminals.
Quiet, you! You too! I'll mobilize the first guy who...
Gesundheit, Waldo.
I didn't sneeze.
The Thorndike, Santa.
I didn't sneeze.
Hey, that came from a barn.
Who's in that barn?
Nobody in here but us barn owls! Who is?
Okay, that's up.
Wait! I know that sound. That was a reindeer sneeze.
We found your missing reindeer, Santa.
Quick, into the barn.
Quick, into the sleigh!
And the thieves quickly piled into Santa's stolen sled.
Now on, Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Vixen!
What's holding us up, Little Poison?
It's an 8 reindeer sleigh. I only got 4 of them trained on. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donder, on Blitzen.
Open this door! Open this door!
Remember, you asked for it.
We've got to get my sleigh back or Christmas is a goner.
We can reach the main road this way. There's a shortcut through the woods.
Our friends dashed along the path and soon reached the road.
Now, where are they?
I told you it was a shortcut.
Hey, look there.
You drive 'em. We rent anything that moves.
We're in luck. Quick, we want to rent a fast car.
Sorry, Mr. Bigglesworth. You're all alone.
A slow car?
All out.
A motorcycle?
Likewise.
What can we rent?
Afraid all I got left is a pair of water skis and a bicycle built for 2.
That's terrible.
True. Beats running through the snow, though.
We'll take them.
So a few minutes later in the town square of Foggy Bog.
Now, there's something you don't see every day, Chauncey.
What's that, Edgar?
8 tiny reindeer pulling a sleigh full of crooks through 2 feet of snow, chased by a bicycle built for 2 dragging a bear and frog on water skis.
That is odd, Edgar.
Yep.
Mighty little snow for this time of year.
Faster, Santa, we're gaining on them.
But Waldo's triumph was short-lived. For as they reached a bend in the road, the bicycle hit an icy slick, skidded off the road, across the frozen surface of Loon Lake, and tore a huge hole in the ice. Don't miss our next episode. Oh, you skid, or an icicle built for 2. Chasing the thieves who had stolen Santa's sleigh and reindeer, our friends skidded off the road and tore a huge hole in the ice.
Hey, what do you know? It isn't very deep after all.
That's because you're standing on my shoulders.
Well, tread water till I can pull you out, Fillmore.
Hey, I don't have to tread water. I'm standing on Waldo's shoulders.
Wait there.
Using a a broken tree branch, Hoppity was able to drag his companions out of the chilly water.
Go on, you sap! The Santa Claus caper is underway!
Good grief, boys! He's going to use my sleigh in some nefarious plan.
Not if I can help it. Here, hold this.
Handing Santa the end of a raveled piece of wool from his sweater, Hoppity took off at full throttle after the sleigh. Crouched unseen on the sled runners, he clung for dear life while his sweater unraveled behind him.
Do you know what that brainy little rascal is doing, Feldman?
Yeah, he's catching his death of cold.
Now he's giving us a little woolly trail to follow. Come on!
And off they set after the sleigh. On Christmas Eve, on the rooftops of a major city, Little Poison directed his mob of false Santa Clauses.
You guys all set? Okay, Geronimo!
And the thieves disappeared from sight down the chimney. Once inside the houses, the phony Santas said not a word, but set straight to their work and stole all the presents, then turned with a jerk when they heard...
Put that stuff back, mister.
Mister, that's me, Santa Claus, in person, like ho-ho-ho and all that jazz.
You're not Santa Claus. You're a crook and a member of Little Poison's gang. See?
The jig is up. But how did you know?
'Cause we watched the Hoppity Hooper show. And his whole story has been about you guys.
Yes, Hoppity Hooper's loyal fans, alerted by this very program, were on guard to prevent the Santa Claus caper.
Goodbye, kids. Santa has to be going.
Yes, all the phony Santas took it on the lam.
Come on, Little Poison, where's the getaway sleigh?
But of course, we know our friends were lying in wait for Little Poison. And when he climbed into the sled, they leaped out and overpowered him. Gee, they didn't leap out and overpower him. What's more, Little Poison's getaway plan worked to perfection.
Where's the loot, Big Charlie?
Loot? I was lucky to get out with me pants. They got 4 kids and a fox terrier in there.
Still, house by house, Little Poison collected his gang. All the thieves were getting away scot-free.
Well, I guess that's all of us. Nobody's gonna stop us now. Okay, you hay-burners, set course for Rio.
And more rapid than eagles, the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of crooks, and a ringleader too. But then...
Hey, what's up? This ain't Brazil. Where are we? Well, actually, this is police headquarters.
Police headquarters?
Why, you think reindeer?
Not really reindeer, Little Poison.
Oh, Horace! You're the good guys in reindeer suits.
It was the only way to be sure of catching all of you.
Well, the whole gang was arrested and convicted of larceny, breaking and entering, and ho-ho-hoing without a license.
Well, I guess you can make your Christmas Eve trip after all, Santa.
Right. Putting on a brand new set of store whiskers until his own grew back, and a brand new pillow in his front until his little round, you-know-what, got back into shape, Santa was at last ready. And you boys made the whole thing possible. I just don't know what to say.
How about saying...
Of course! How could I forget that? Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Merry
Christmas, Santa!
Santa!